Y'all, I'm totally freaking out. I thought I lost my job. I was real close to having a panic attack. I got an email from HR and it said, Your leader and HR benefits received notice from FMLA source that you requested intermittent leave and was denied due to documentation not received. Unprotected absences are subject to the attendance policy as outlined in the employee handbook. You will need to discuss any protected absences with your leader. Y'all, I freaked out. Doesn't that sound like you about to be fired? What in the world? So I get on my that's why I archive every email. Do not delete emails because something like this can happen and it can mess you up. You can lose your job. Oh, my hair. I need to fix that. You can lose your job over simple things like this. Now, if I didn't have that documentation, that would have been a hard fight and I could have possibly lose my job. I have been here for 5 years, okay? I have had 4 promotions. 4 promotions. Wait a minute. 3 promotions. I have had 3 promotions since, let me see. Since 2020, I have had 3 promotions. I might talk about how much I hate my job and but I still work it. But when you get a scare like this, it will freak you out. So I pull up my archived emails, you hear me? I'm like FMLA. Let me find anything that says FMLA. So I find the letter, because let me give you a little story. I was off of work last month for 2 weeks because I had surgery. I could have been off for 6, but since I work at home, I felt like I can sit here and it'll be okay. So the doctor said, you're fine, 2 weeks, blah, 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 blah. I took all my FMLA paperwork, anything for the short-term disability, and my doctors sent all of that in and faxed it to them, and they sent me a letter saying that I was approved. So I got that letter sitting right here on my computer, and I sent that letter to the HR people like, excuse, and the letter said that I requested off a whole year of intermittent leave. So when I see you need to discuss any unprotected absences with your director, I'm like, holy crap. If this is the case, that makes it look like I took 2 weeks off of work without anything. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. So, like I said, I went into my archived emails and found the letter from FMLA. It said on continuous leave, not no intermittent, y'all. It says beginning 12/18 and ending on 1/2/25. Decision approved. Approved. So it's the end of the day. They're letting us go early because it's a 3-day weekend. My brain hurts, y'all. That I thought I was about to get fired. I'm like, discuss any unprotected absences. That means I had 14 days of unexcused absences. And you know what that means? That means I could have been fired. Who in the world? Y'all, protect your emails. Do not delete emails because things like this could happen to you and you won't have the documentation. So like what I learned in nursing school is if you don't document it, it doesn't get done. So I have learned, my friend told me a few years ago, archive every email. That way, if you need to pull up something, you still have it no matter what. Thank God I've been archiving my emails ever since she told me that. And this is the first time I've had to utilize this. I'm in a panic mode right now. My heart's beating really fast. My head hurts. I'm like, oh, your girl is about to get fired. Next week is when they tell us what our raise is. So if I have unexcused absences, 14, I'm either getting fired, I'm not getting the raise. Okay? So it's okay to panic. It's okay to panic. So when I found that letter, I kindly attached it to an email to the HR lady that just gave me a heart attack, got me thinking I'm about to get fired. I said, let me look at this. I said, where did it go? I said, I do not understand how this is possible. I didn't request to take a whole year off of work. I have attached my approval letter from FMLA that I was originally approved for. So she must looked at it. Somebody must did some wrong documentation. I called my manager. I'm like, Teams, call me right now. Teams, call me right now. It's an emergency. I'm freaking out. So I was hoping she hadn't left for today. Y'all, I'm trying to breathe. So here comes the HR lady again on the email. And in the email subject, why it say denied? Denied. I can't lose my job right now. I got bills to pay. And it's already the FMLA people still ain't sent me my check. They owe me another $960. They need to quit playing with your girl's money. My car payment's due in 3 days and I ain't got it. They need to quit playing with your girl's money. But anyway, she sent me an email back. It said, "Hi, Kamisha. My apologies. Please disregard. It was sent in error." Lady, you mean to tell me that you have me over here having a freaking panic attack thinking I'm about to lose my job when I'm already missing money from my paycheck as it is? You got me over here thinking I'm about to get fired talking about I need to discuss this with my leadership. What is wrong with people? She should have looked at that a little bit more careful before she sent me that letter on a Friday of a 3-day weekend. It ruined my day. My day is totally ruined. I mean, it's coming back. But your girl feel like she need a drink. I feel like I need alcohol. Does that mean I'm an alcoholic? Because this series of stuff in the past, the past 30 minutes, my chest hurt. I'm like, what did I do? Y'all, I had to vent to somebody. So YouTube is a good venting place. I'm over here trying to brainstorm a YouTube video about how you know you need a plan because you're messing up in life or whatever. So I'm over here trying to brainstorm that. So when I get off work, I can go ahead and record my little video and hopefully get some views on it because YouTube is promoting small creators right now. So I have seen so many small creators in the past 2 months go from no subscribers, not monetized, to monetized, making $10,000 to $20,000 a month. Now, algorithm gods, I need you. Because if I can make that, I can quit my job. But they say don't quit your job for YouTube because any time them viewerships can go down and then you're stuck. So I wouldn't quit my job. But you know what? On a day like today, where they had your girl thinking she was fired, wasn't about to get her raise next week. And then if that would have happened, I would have missed out on the big bonus in March. Just because you can't get disciplinary action. If you get disciplinary action, then that disqualifies you from the bonus. So Lord, let me get through these 2 months so I can get my bonus. That bonus is going to help me get out of debt. Out of debt, baby. Not all the way, but it's going to put my foot in the door. I'm going to be able to pay a couple credit cards off. Anything that has to do with Afterpay, no, it's Shop Affirm, because they did that monthly stuff. And I wasn't thinking at the time, so I went ahead and got a few things, and now every time I get paid, something extra coming out, and your girl can barely afford groceries. I can barely afford to feed my cats. So, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for not getting me fired. And thank you, friend, for reminding me to archive my emails, because this could have totally went left. This could have totally went left. So pay attention at work to that paperwork. And if you ever have to go on leave, make sure you keep every single thing. Make sure you keep every single thing. Because look what almost happened to me. But your girl is good now. I'm going to drink me a little bit of wine here in a few, because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And they letting the girl off at work early for the 3-day weekend. So it's time to turn up. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.